We got the Magic and the Pistons. The Magic. I'm so mad at myself because they had hit rock bottom, Ski, and then they just absolutely pulverize Charlotte, and they just had all the makings of the nobody believes in us, like everyone thinks we're dead to the world. Oh, there's turmoil in the locker room, and it just feels like these guys are professional athletes. Like pride just sometimes gets the best of them, and they come out and they just put a whooping on Detroit. And I don't think it was a fluke. I think this could be a rock fight type of series, and Detroit not having that second option is starting to rear its ugly head here. You see Cade with 39 points in the first game and not a whole lot of help. So what do we do with this line here? Detroit minus 8.5, over under 218.5.
Well, just expanding a little bit on what you said. I mean, this is a Magic team that I had a lot of negative things to say about, in the past week or so, maybe a little bit more than a week. But that game before Charlotte, that's when I thought that they could flip the switch. And it turned, what you said, you have pride. Like guys out there are now embarrassed. There was a lot of talk about everybody doesn't like the coach, but after that game prior to Charlotte, it was a lot of finger pointing from everybody at the players. And, they're gonna be prideful. They don't want to think about that for the entire summer. So I'm not surprised that they made it here. They've also been playing for their life in the past week, playing every other day. I'm not surprised that they brought that rhythm into game one versus the Pistons, who were sitting for a week. I disagree with one thing you said that, I think it's a little bit fluky. I mean, the Magic scored 50 something points in the paint. This is a Pistons team who was top five defensively on the season, top five as far as protecting the paint. I don't see them doing that again. You have, they look at the film, the coaches talk about it. That's going to be a point of emphasis. Why are we just giving them free look after free look at the rim? This is a Magic team that does not shoot well from the perimeter, similar to that Houston Rockets team. And this is a Pistons team that can lock up. I think you get a really better effort from them in this game, too. I think they're in a better offensive rhythm, now that they're not off for a week anymore and they're still at home, where most guys feel more comfortable to shoot. So I think you get a really good game from the Pistons. I think you get a good defensive game from both teams. As far as the total, I really do disagree with the way it's going up. The Magic have started to play better defense, in these do or die games or the last five games that they've been playing. Like I mentioned earlier, the Pistons have been good all season. So I'll be either backing the home team or expecting less points in this game.
So I'm going head to head with someone in the chat about Jalen Duren props. I'm doing the Angel
Oh,
Reese.
yes, I heard that.
I'm doing the Angel Reese theory. I'm going Duren under and Wendell Carter over on his points total here in a bit.
Well, I don't know, Andy. I mean, if you were game one, that looks like that was the script. But I mean, you just talked about pride. You don't think Duran's going to respond today?
He better. He better. He's got a lot more than just points riding on this one. You got your ex-girl and her current boyfriend you're going up against. You better put up a big stat line, man. So
Yep.
that's okay. I'm sure the guys in the NBA won't let him hear the end of it if he doesn't. So
Yeah, he'll definitely hear about it online for sure.
yeah. What are we doing with this Suns and Thunder game? This feels like just too much for the Suns. Even if they were at full strength, it's too much. But now they've got injuries added into it, and the Thunder is rolling. Can the Suns shock the world here?
Usually in times when I see teams get blown out by 30 points, I mean, I like to think that they're going to be prideful and show up with a nice game plan the next time, similar to how the Sixers did in that game too yesterday. But I just don't know that I can trust this Suns team. Like you mentioned, a couple guys questionable, could be without a lot of rim protection. And this OKC team beat them by 35. They only shot 30% from three. I mean, they're bound to shoot better, especially at home. And I don't think the way they won was fluky. Like this is an OKC team that thrives on, turning their opponent over and getting out in the fast break and scoring. And that's what they did. I wouldn't be shocked to see that again tonight, along with some of those threes falling. So I think OKC can really name their number. I like OKC team total. I mean, they got to 119 shooting 30% from three. I think they shoot it better here tonight. And also, it's hard for me to see them not winning this game by big margin again. If I have to pick one, though, it's the team total for OKC over.
Yeah, no disagreements there. Like, I mean, Mark Williams is not exactly a world beater, but without him, now they just have nobody inside, and it's just Thunder can do whatever they want. So we'll tell everyone about what you got going on with Rob Vino. Tell everyone what you have up at WagerTalk. It's the busiest time of year for you.
Yeah, it's definitely. Rob Vino and myself will be live again in a little over an hour. If you want to hear a little bit more of a breakdown, maybe convo back and forth style between Rob Vino and myself, that's the place to hear it. And yeah, everything's been going solid for me. I think on an 11-2 run, playoffs have started off pretty good as well. And I'm up over 160 units in the playoffs dating back to 2023. So good start right now. I do also have a 5% best bet up and available on wagertalk.com. So there are a lot of ways to get involved. If you want to take advantage, you know where to find it.